Good evening, everybody. It's late. Had a long day at work today. Usually shave at night anyway, so no big differences there. Kids are asleep through that door right there, so it'll be a little bit quiet. They're pretty hard sleepers though. Wanted to make a video yesterday. I used mostly WSP products. I am using one of their brushes today. This is a horn um, handle with the uh, High Mountain Badger. Got that soaking in a bowl made by Maria Armin from Through the Fire Crafts. Now the strop here wasn't actually. This is just a strop that was made for me. The other day I had a razor out. I had it opened like this, and was doing this, kind of rubbing the strop with the palm of my hand, and I inadvertently sliced my strop right there. So I shed a few tears on that one. This is made by a good friend of mine. He doesn't normally make strops. That's not what he does. He just made this for me as a gift and wanted me to try it out and everything. And it's become my go-to strop, my favorite strop. It has a kind of a heavy draw to it. It's got a velvety feel, almost a suede-like. Something he does with the leather to give it that feel. So, trying to get him to make some more. I would like another one myself. Just as a backup or something. And I also like to have a few other pieces of that leather for, bench strops or what have you. Going to use Preshave. This is from Phoenix Artisan. Face is dry. I'm just going straight to the Preshave here. And this has a slight menthol to it. And I've got an empty tin that I keep it in. Wipe the hands off here. I've already stropped up my razor, so I won't be doing any of that on the video. The brush has been soaking in this bowl right here. It's got a little place for your brush to kind of sit out of the way. Grooves in there. Can you see the grooves? Yeah, the grooves in there to help build up your lather. It's also got this little lip to kind of help hold it as well. Imagine it really comes in handy because if you have it slick with the water and the lather and everything building up, it could easily slip away. And this is a sample of Stirling Bergamot Lavender that I've pressed down into this little tin. Definitely smell the lavender. I'm not really sure what bergamot smells like. I always kind of thought it was like an orangey type of scent. Might be, I don't know. And this is Stirling. Stirling soaps has been around quite a while, and I'm glad I revisited them. Stirling is a company that when they first come out, I was not a fan. I'll be the first to admit that. And I'm sure they'll admit their product wasn't what it is today. I admire a company that listens to its customers and will continuously fight to improve their product and make it even better. And kind of what got me back, give them a second look, it is a good friend of mine that I sharpen razors for and such. He had been a fan of them, and I had always wanted to try some of their aftershaves. They're simple and inexpensive and everything, and one thing people do rave about with the Stirling soaps is the scents. So I said, well, I definitely will try some of the aftershaves, but I can't really get a decent lather off the soap, so let me leave that alone. Well, he sent me a handful of samples. And this is the bowl there, so it's definitely a good lather from that. It's definitely improved, from what it was 4 or 5 years ago. And probably what it was just a year or two ago. So anyway, he sent me some samples of the aftershaves. I mean, I fell in love with a couple of them. Probably the Barbershop is one of my favorites right now. So I ordered some more of the aftershave samples. I'm going to use the Ozark Mountain today. as my aftershave. And that's Texas on Fire. Right there, wondering what it was in front of me. He also sent me this is a sandalwood soap. They come in a pretty good size tin. I don't know, it says 4.7 ounces. I mean, I don't know why it's such a large, I don't know if that's what they normally come in, or if that's an older one or what, I don't know. But anyway, good stuff, you know, especially you can find some of them on sale for like $5 or $6. I mean, really inexpensive. Now this is a razor made by J.D. Armin of Through the Fire Craft. Excellent razor maker. You know, we took the scales off and then put them back on. And possibly in the process, the edge, you know, may have lost its luster from what he put on there. So I redid the edge the other day, and what I did was I took it back to a 1K, and then I went to the ILR, the Imperial La Roca. It's kind of a new stone out there right now. I didn't know what to think of it at first, because you know, you read stuff, and I mean, reviews are everywhere, and a lot of reviews I've read are from people that are pretty new to straight razors. I mean, no offense, but you know, what are they comparing to? You know what I mean? That sort of thing. You know, if you haven't tried many edges, you know, what's good to you may not be good to me. You know what I mean? Or if you've never sharpened a razor, you know, just you might get good results or what have you, but I don't know how good they're going to be. So, I went from the 1K to the ILR yesterday and had a shave with it. And it was fantastic. I mean, I really enjoyed it. So, still kind of playing around with the stone, but every one I've done on it so far has been great. You know, no complaints whatsoever. Now this shave tonight feels pretty good. I'm about to say it's not as smooth as it was yesterday, but for me, I don't shave every day, and I just shaved yesterday. So obviously the stubble will be a little bit you know, tougher. So you're not going to have as smooth of a feel, you know, unless you're used to that feel. Does that make sense? Like I'm shaving shorter hairs. So I think it's okay. You got to keep your hand dry. Oh, this one here's got that finger notch right there. It's easy to slip around. Somebody with big fingers. My fingers aren't that big. Not as big as the maker. No, it is a comfortable feel though. I mean, you could, you know, maneuver any sort of way that you needed to. Kind of more of just a S-curve design, if you will, which works out really good. But yeah, I'm really liking the ILR stone. I have no complaints with it whatsoever. Yeah, like I said, I see stuff about them all over the board, you know, good, bad, everything else. Of course, that's with anything, you know. I'd say is get it and try it for yourself. Yeah, even with that, like, years ago when I first started straight razor shaving, I had a guy that used to sharpen my razors, and I absolutely loved his edges. Well, he recommended somebody to me, and that he swore was amazing. Well, I tried them, and I didn't really like him. Yeah, so, which is kind of weird because I really liked his edges. You know, it's kind of what he's patterning himself after. Yes, I got plenty of lather in this brush here. It's just nuts. Still plenty more in the bowl. So yeah, definitely get your money's worth with that soap for sure. I rarely do a second pass, but it just feels nice. I will go ahead and do it. So Gonzo and I've got, some extra stuff left over from the meetup we had. We're going to be doing a contest or a giveaway. I don't know if it'll be a contest or just drop your name in it. I don't really know yet what we plan on doing. I know we're waiting on another product to show up. And it's a box of goodies that was, featured at the Kentucky meetup. Some of the stuff isn't available anywhere else. At least not yet. So you want to make sure you are subscribed to Gonzo's channel. And we'll be posting that here pretty soon. I think we'd like to get some more subscribers on that channel. And that's one thing I wanted to show you. Okay. Yeah, get some more subscribers up there and everything, because it's all about introducing more people to these products and these vendors. That's what it boils down to. I don't know if it's the Preshave or the soap has a slight bit of menthol in it, but I can definitely feel a little bit of cooling. Could be the Preshave I put on, which is mentholated. Alright, so a lot of you guys are straight razor shaving for the first time, and you're probably out there watching videos and stuff, and you'll see these guys going, they have a very harsh angle, which is easier to cut for, a novice. Probably easier to see it this way. They're coming out and they're going like, that's almost every time an indicator of a razor that's not very sharp. And so, you can kind of just work your way through the stubble and stuff. Lay the razor flat on your face. Right here, the spine's flat against your cheek, and then start rotating out just ever so slightly and start coming down until you start cutting. And I like to do long strokes, nice and smooth. Your razor should plow through the hair there. If it doesn't, when you check something, it could be your lather, it could be your razor, who knows. But yeah, that's one thing I think really does, will help improve your shaves. Now, yeah, I said you might get it takes a little more to learn how to do it at a more shallow of an angle, like so. But your edge will last a lot longer. And that's the angle it's designed to cut at, and that's where you want to keep it. You're taking it out here, yeah, it will cut and kind of hack away and everything, but your edge will go duller much faster. You'll be saying to get back to me to get sharpened, or wherever, more frequently than you want to. So just thought I'd share that. If you're having any trouble or questions or anything, let me know. I find getting on a video chat is very beneficial, because I can see something that you're doing and stop you and say, wait, back up, what have you, in real time. That really is helpful. So check out Stirling soaps. If you can't find a flavor there that you like, I don't know if you will, because he's got, I don't know how many different scents. It's a really, really good stuff. This Ozark Mountain here, let's try it. Pretty inexpensive. That's good. Like a sweet pine with some spice in it. It's Ozark Mountain. Really got a good smell on that one. I like that a lot. It's a winner there. All right. appreciate you watching. Most appreciative to all the vendors that helped us out, and for all the new friendships and everything that were made at the Kentucky meetup. It's been a while now. We're still talking about it, you know, and we're still communicating with everybody that went on a regular basis. That's pretty incredible. It's definitely was a lot of fun and pleasure to meet everybody that was involved. You guys have a good one. No hair product today, except for Maria shampoo bars, which you can't really tell after 10 hours of driving today. But we'll see you next time. Thank you again for watching.